Yeah, so here he goes. I had to delete the original tweet. Don't harass anyone.
That was a boomer tech moment. Oh, sorry, I've been talking for like the last 5 minutes. Ha ha! Okay, so, guys, where we left off last time, what was it again? Yeah, so John Vedic had just gotten out of the hospital the military hospital that he was held in, and he found out that whatchamacallit, what's his name again? Um, uh, Sorry, someone was just texting me. Last time, yeah, and he found out that Jane, who's his ambiguous love interest from the flashback segments, got um from the ambiguous love love interest from the flashback segments was being held in an insane asylum back in the back in the present. So it's his job to go and try to he's going to try to save her now um, at the moment. So that's what's going on at the moment. So yeah, sorry, I'm just getting a couple text messages. Let's just continue along. So I'm gonna try to do stealth. The stealth mechanics aren't bad in this game or anything. It's just that I am not very good at stealth. The nice thing is, like, even if the stealth mechanics are flawed, they at least give you, like, invisibility. Oh. Fuck! Can I just restart? I'm just gonna restart level. I was just saying the stealth mechanics aren't that bad. It's kind of nice that there's the option to switch camera angles. The problem is, like, both of the camera angles are not very helpful for stealth segments. Like, this camera angle is not helpful, and the other one is not helpful either. So, fuck. And I just don't think Charm lasts long enough. Given how slow your... I mean, your psi energy regenerates reasonably quick, but I just think it's kind of hard to get from one area to another before your energy runs out. And Rain just jumped up onto my desk. Hello there, kitty. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know if you could hear. Rain just jumped on top of my computer. Yeah, I only have a Switch and a PC. Is all I have. Just trying to see where the entrance is. Oh, there we go. That's the entrance there. All right. Let's climb in.
Not again! Whoa, did you hear that?
You go check it out.
Why do I have to go?
Because I'm telling you to. What is it with all the questions?
Because I'm the black guy and I know I'm gonna die first if I go.
Just hurry up. I want to get back to the ward and watch the game.
I want to watch the game.
What?
Felted. So I looked it up. So PPP says felted all the time, and I've kind of started saying it. So the origin of felted was there was a Canadian, I think it was a Canadian poker player, who the term felted means when you you blow someone out in poker and they have no chips left, so it's just felt in front of them. So that's what felted means. Which is kind of interesting.
What?
Healing. Yeah, I just find it's easier in this game to just kill people with psi attacks rather than try to be too serious about the stealth. I'm sure on like difficult, maybe it's more necessary, but on this level, it's just more of a pain. So yeah. So felting someone is blowing them out or cleaning them out so much that all they have left is the felt in front of them. Let's see here. Argent is secretly PPP. No, although he doesn't live like super far from where I do, so. I don't know, that just doesn't seem to really be doing anything. Generous Josh. I need to watch The Third Man at some point in time. Isn't that like a really big spy movie or something like that? I think it is. Should I sell my possessions and start my life as a simple... Cool to see another Ontario prisoner here, Desu. Yeah, no, it's fucking brutal here. Doug Ford is such a traitor. Like, this shit's just gonna go on forever. I mean, I guess we're theoretically reopening now, but I don't believe that for like a minute, that they're actually gonna open things up. I think they're just gonna open things up for like a week or two, and then it's just gonna go back to the way it is, because we're gonna have the Delta variant or some other kind of nonsense like that, and it's
These doctors don't know who I am. I should try to use this to my advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, oops. No, fuck. PPP house collab? No, I don't really want to get involved with PPP, because I thought about asking if I could go on or trying to have him on. The issue was, with PPP, is literally everybody who's ever been his friend, he's burned. Like literally everybody I can think of who's, ever tried, yeah, who's ever been a friend of PPP, he's like burned or backstabbed or like done something to just humiliate them and do a beatdown. So I just kind of don't want to directly associate with him, because that always seems to happen with like everybody. Let's see here. Pants Monster says, cool, Rob was a angel, Dougie is a devil. Dude just wants us to look like him with the gym shutdowns. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of depressed because I was actually losing... I think I gained something like 30 pounds or something since COVID started. Because I lost the job because of my lockdown, because of the lockdowns. And then after I lost my job, they closed the gyms. So I couldn't even go work out anymore. And it's just, I don't know. I've just been eating an unhealthy amount to deal with the stress of unemployment. I'm sure it's that thing. But like, remember when they tried to do the Matt Jarbo redemption arc and they called him, Mundane Matt? No, they called him Majestic Matt and stuff like that. Like, it was literally the first time in my life where I was going to the gym regularly. So I had moved to be closer to my job. There was a Good Life literally across the street from where I worked. So I'd go over there and, like, work out no, I appreciate it, Pants Monster. There's something specifically in my, field I'm working on. I have an interview this week that I might be able to do, but I do appreciate it, the suggestion. Thank you. But there's not really a point in me taking anything less than what I was doing, at least while I still have EI, because that pays more than something less, but... So yeah, it was the first time in my life I was actually starting to lift. And I mean, people will say, oh, just get weights or just get work out at your house or something.
I should try to use
I mean,
this to my advantage.
that's kind of difficult, to be honest. Like, to me, Sorry if I'm pausing the game. To me, I kind of need strict delineations. Like, if I go to the gym, I'm there to work out, and I don't get distracted by other stuff. I go there, I do my workout, and then I leave. If it's at, like, home, then I'll be distracted by video games or other stuff. It's kind of like with work. Well, working from home is kind of nice. At the same time, I kind of liked when I could just walk to the office. Because, like, I had moved to be close to... I was working, like, a white-collar office job. And I could walk... It was, like, a 15-minute walk from my apartment. And that was really nice, but... And I prefer that to working from home. I mean, obviously, if your commute is long, then working from home's better, but... My issue is if everyone's just working from home and it's remote, there's no clear delineation between work and not work. And I find they expect you to be available more hours of the day. So, yeah. Violence and bipolar disorder. Agitation and aggression frequently accompany affective symptoms, yet clinicians often fail to recognize manic or depressive features when evaluating violent patients. The astute detection, treatment of mood symptoms is vital to the management of violent patients and criminal offenders. Yeah, something bipolar is very common in is in a lot of creative people or like successful people who are really like eccentric and weird. Let me see here. What I'm really excited about is that movie theaters are opening this week, so I can go start seeing some movies again. I mean, it's not like I don't have a ton of IRL friends. And I've been able, I have one big IRL friend that I made in university, and I'm still able to hang out with him because he doesn't really give a fuck about COVID. But, no, I don't have a ton of IRL friends, so. Terrellian, if you ever see him, he was an IRL friend of mine, but he moved to a different city for school, so I don't really see him in person that much anymore, so. I don't know, it's always hard. I kind of consider someone to be an IRL friend if we know each other's real identities. And we've interacted under our real identities. Even if maybe necessarily we can be friends, Desu. Yeah, I don't know. You can message me on Discord or something. I just never really know. It's kind of hard to meet new people. Online, just kind of to know who to trust, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Pants Monster, if you want, message me on, Discord. There should be a Discord link, below. Or, comment on a video or something and we can talk at some point. Just if I don't get back to you, just yell at me. I have a tendency to get distracted whenever people message me. It's not even like I deliberately ignore them. I just will often get, like, something else will come up, and then I'll just be like, so. But I don't know, dude. You live in Canada. You know how crazy it is here. With just the environment, I don't know. I almost feel like Canada's not as bad as America at the moment. Let's see here. Mad to be here. Okay. Sorry if I'm just kind of interacting with the chat or rambling on. Gotcha. Let's see here. Disc. No disc. I love these ghetto computers. Nothing on the network, hard disk. Wild. Patient number, category E, delusional schizophrenia. Clinical in the insane, incarcerated, first floor West Ring, high security block, no visitors. Okay, unlocked. But yeah, I know what you mean about alt-right friends. Like, it is weird. It is nice when you meet, like, other people, like, in your age group who have kind of the same alienations and stuff like that. When you get a GF in a family, you're gonna hang up Cowl. No, I'll probably still make videos. I mean, I don't see why I'd stop. Unless I got, like, doxxed or something and I had to stop as a part of a job. The worst case is I might just make them less often. Like, one a week or something. But I really doubt I'd, stop being, like, a micro E-celeb or a Z-list E-celeb. Okay. Conscript your children to video editing. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. Pants Monster, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Did you wind up getting vaccinated? I just kind of went, I just did it. I'm sure I'm going to have to get it to work anyways, and frankly, they're gradually opening stuff up now that a certain number of people have gotten it, so whatever. I really don't think I'm going to be having children anytime soon, so I'm not particularly worried if it fucks with me that way. But I don't know, a lot of people were upset with me that I got vaccinated, and I get why. I never said I wasn't going to get vaccinated, but I know who my viewer base is. I just figured I should just be honest about it. I didn't want to be like a snake oil salesman or lie about it or pretend I wasn't going to get it when I wound up getting it. No, so when I got vaccinated the first time, I had no side effects. Second time, I had some pain in my arm for a bit of the next day, but nothing beyond that. I mean, pain in your arm is very common. How do I stream on GameCube? I'm streaming with Dolphin at the moment, which is the main GameCube emulator. It looks a lot better than normal, because one of the things Dolphin does is it, like, upscales the resolution. So I think this is 1080p. So a lot of these games don't really look bad. The issue with GameCube is just it was very low res. That was also part of the issue with the Wii, is the Wii wasn't full HD. Like, 360 and PS2 both had HDMI and 380p. The Wii was like 480p. I don't even think it was like 720. And at the time, people were like, oh, you're being a graphics snob, but full HD does really matter a lot. I don't think it's a huge issue that the Switch, is 1080p only. 1080p looks fine, for what it is. 720p for, mobile is pretty good. I mean, the Switch looks pretty good mobile, so... So, Pants Monster, if you live in the GTA, I'm sure you know how it is. But I used to have like a hour and a half long commute to get to work each way on the train. So having a Switch was really nice for that. I had a 3DS for a couple of years, and I got through a huge backlog on that. So. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's anything nefarious with the vaccine. I don't think it was a conspiracy or anything. The only negative thing I think I really said about it was that I thought it was rushed. And probably wasn't adequately tested. But, yeah, Pants Monster, maybe you can speak in the chat to how bad the traffic and congestion is in the GTA and how long it takes to get fucking anywhere. Oh, it's horrible. But yeah, so it was nice to be able to use the Switch on that. I wish Nintendo would re-release a lot of their shit, because like to get a copy of Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance are like over $100. A lot of first, because Nintendo never or very seldom re-releases. Yeah. William says, you and the people in your Discord never really talk about conspiracies that much, and I like it. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think I have a pretty chill viewer base by and large. I don't think they're that weird or anything like that. I don't know, like at the end of the day, I'd like to think I'm a fairly normal dude from like an upper middle class family who just who just feels very alienated in the society. That's partially because I'm white. It's partially just because I come from like a stable traditional family unit. And it's also partially it's just kind of a religious thing. I've always been a very like moralistic person. Although the specific morals I follow has kind of changed a bit over time. I think that's just a result, in part, it's personality, but it's also just kind of being a person with an anxiety or bipolar disorder. You just tend to have a very black and white worldview. So it's being a white male. I don't know, maybe people in the chat can speak to this a bit. But I feel like with a lot of people, the realities of the 2008 recession was that, so I don't know, I'm not sure how old people are here. Sorry, let me do my chain of thought. A lot of people, I think, prior to the financial crash, were basically told, just go to university, get a degree in anything, you'll find an entry-level job, they'll train you, and then you can just work your way up. And when the financial collapse happened, that basically destroyed entry-level jobs, and it made general degrees fairly worthless. So it kind of led to the beginning of kind of the lost generation, and now it's, I think, also for like millennials and even Gen Z. A lot of us have lost an entire year or two of like some of the most important levels in our career. Because for a lot of people in my age group, we're like we're past the junior case, and we're like maybe into kind of the intermediate or early intermediate stages of the career. And we were kind of people were kind of hoping to get further, but it just seems like millennials, and to a lesser extent Zoomers, just never really seem able to get ahead. And we're just kind of always playing catch up. I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry if that was kind of rambling, but... So yeah, I'm doing my master's degree at the moment. It's coming okay. I'm about over half done. I'm only doing one course a semester, so... Like I said, I'm about half done.
No one else can save us.
It should help me. I'm kind of trying to do a career change. I know I don't ever really say what I do for a living, and that's kind of on purpose.
Security to the lobby. A patient has escaped.
There's some aspects of my life that I don't think is really a big deal. Like, oh, I live in the most populous part of Canada, or I'm like a male in my early 30s, or I'm a white-collar worker. I just don't want to get into like too much specifics. Let's see here. I still have my GameCube. Honestly, the main thing I used my Wii for was just to emulate GameCube games. Oops. Completely missed that one. There we go. I'm not a huge Mario guy just because I don't really like platformers. Unless you count like Metroidvania games as platformers, I'm just not very good at them. There's nothing wrong with stuff like Super Mario Galaxy or Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine. It just, as I said, it's just something I'm not very good at, and so I don't really enjoy for that reason. Like, I recognize that they're really good games, or, let me see, what does William say? You really do a great service to people like me. My only wish is that you go off on more rants about whatever you can come up with. You give the best advice around. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, I just try to be real with you guys. I'm real as I can without giving out like too much personal information. Like, I'm a fuck up in a lot of ways. I'm a flawed person. I'm overweight. I don't really have any experience with women and stuff like that. You just kind of have to, I think, be honest with yourself. And, I think, here's a piece of life advice, maybe. Okay, here's one of the most important things that you can learn in life. Something is only hypocritical if you don't hold yourself to that standard. So in life, I think what it's better is to have higher standards and just say you aren't meeting them than to try to cope for being like a loser. Or not a loser, but for being like you're failing. So like if you're overweight and you have an eating problem, I think it's better for you to just say, yeah, I have a problem, and say that you struggle with it, rather than try to make up some like body positivity or like fat acceptance or that kind of G-slur stuff. Or if you have like a problem watching porn, and I admit I don't jerk off anymore, but I do occasionally give into that temptation to watch some indecent stuff. Like, you can still be against it. You can just say, look, it's fucked. I know I shouldn't look at it. It's a problem I have. So I think that's a healthier way to do it. And even if you are doing that, just saying like it's an addiction, it's something that we have to deal with as a society, rather than trying to make excuses and trying to say that porn is like based in red pilled, or like jerking off isn't a sin, it's not disordered activity, it doesn't fuck with your brain, stuff like that. Like, I just think that's important, is acknowledging society is based on standards. The fact that you don't always meet standards doesn't mean you should try to change the standards. Like, a married family is the ideal, but sometimes the wife dies or the mother dies and the father has to raise them, or the mother has to raise the kids. And that's not ideal, but the whole thing, like, oh, we have to make like a single mother normative, that's not the ideal situation. There's women who are raising their children for legitimate reasons, specifically if their husband's dead or in like very ill. But I don't think why you could say that's not ideal, but then also like you don't have to shit on the person for it. I don't know. I hope that made sense. That was just something that I think was very relevant to me. Once again, like, you can say it's important for people to have human contact and to make connections with other people, even if you're someone who has like really bad anxiety problems yourself. I think the idea that we have to abandon that and we have to just accept everyone and we can't make any value judgments and that sort of thing is one of the big things that's wrong with society. It's the idea that we can't have social expectations, we can't have standards, that sort of stuff. So I don't know if that made sense, but that's, to me, I think one of the most important things I've learned in life is to stop doing that. Because if you don't, then you go into cope mode and you justify like your own shitty behavior, and then you never improve, and you never like, you have to acknowledge a problem before you solve it. Like, if you won't acknowledge that you're an unhealthy weight and you have an eating problem or an alcohol issue or something like that, then you're never going to be able to start to address it and try to kind of work your way through it. So, anyways, I hope that made some sort of sense. Let's see here. New code words. I do really like these computers. They're pretty Kino. They do really remind me of like mid-90s technology. It is kind of cool to see them. Once again, this game I think tried to do a lot of stuff that was pretty innovative for the time. Like, the way you go around and find the computers is kind of cool. Once again, I do think they were trying really hard with this to have a kind of a cinematic feel to it. This does feel a lot like a sci-fi thriller movie. And that's pretty cool in my opinion. Yeah, it feels like a sci-fi thriller movie. It feels like they did a good job with the voice acting. The character models are pretty good. There we go. Overall, I just, I really like this game. I think, once again, the reason it didn't get better reviews is just because of its length. it is very short, and a lot of people don't like that. I've said this a number of times, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of been repeating myself, but back in the day, and Zoomers are probably too young to remember it, but you would often on Friday night go to the video store with your parents, and you'd rent a game for the weekend. So you'd rent a video game for the weekend, and if the game was like 5 to 8 hours long, that would be good, because you'd get in a couple hours Friday night, you'd play it on Saturday, and you'd finish Sunday afternoon and take it back. So I remember I got this game out, I also got Lost Kingdoms out and a couple others, and I was able to beat those in one weekend, so that was really nice. It was also really nice once they started using memory cards, because back in the day, for Nintendo consoles at least, they used to not use memory cards, and instead the game data would be stored on the individual cartridge. So one of the cool things about when they started using memory cards is you could rent the game multiple times if you couldn't finish it in one sitting. So that was nice. I mean, it depends. So here's my view on length. I don't mind, I like long things, but it has to justify its length. There has to be a reason for it to be that long. Like, for the Lord of the Rings movies, I don't mind that those are like 3 hours long, because to me there's ample reason why they should be that long. Whereas with a lot of other things, I feel like it's just self-indulgent. There's no reason for there to be like the length that it is. I guess is kind of how I feel about some of the stuff, at least. Same thing with games. If it's something like Tales of Symphonia or Bane Kato's, or something that is like this epic sprawling adventure, I don't mind it being super long. But if there's like literally no reason why it needs to be that long, then yeah.
Security teams, report back to control.
Then yeah, it's a waste of time. There's no reason for this game to be like 20 hours long. The problem is length isn't really correlated with production costs or the price of the game. So I can see why for a lot of people it is kind of like they want something longer to get their money's worth out of it.
Make it stop.
Does anyone remember the wave birds? Those things were the shit. I remember the GameCube had like the first really good wireless controllers. I remember I got one when I got Metroid Prime. That was the first GameCube game I got. Still one of my favorite games of all time. I played the shit out of Metroid Prime. I love that game. Is fucking like amazing. I love Metroid Prime. I mean, it's a bit like with Henry Cavill. So people are saying they feel like they're wasting their time playing video games, and there's probably some truth with that. But if you look at like Henry Cavill, who's like a gamer, and people might say it's kind of lame because he's like a Giga Chad and stuff like he's rich and stuff. I mean, what's worse? He's playing video games or engaging in sex orgies, doing drugs, and going to Jeffrey Epstein's island. So, like, if the worst thing the dude does is just he likes to play Witcher, then, like, more power to him.
No one else can save us.
I feel really bad for Henry Cavill just because, like, I think he was a good... I haven't played the Witcher games, but I know a little bit about them. I thought he was a really good pick for Geralt. I think he did a good job, like, in the role. It's just that the Witcher TV series is such a clusterfuck. Why is Triss Marigold black? Why is Yennefer, like, half Indian or what? It's just, it's so, like... shit. And it's made worse by the fact that he does, like, a good job as Geralt. It's just, like, such a contrast to, like, the rest of the production.
Security to the first floor of the West Wing. Exercise extreme caution.
Oops. I vividly remember this.
What was that?
But yeah, like I said, it irritates me that, like, he got roped into doing The Witcher, and it's shit. I couldn't watch more than one episode of it. I can't... The only Netflix show I watch these days is, Snowpiercer. Wow, I actually died. Yeah, that was me. That was my fault. I was being retarded. Like, I get what you mean. I feel bad that I play video games. I probably waste a lot of time doing it. Although a fair amount of the time I'm doing other stuff while playing video games, like listening to ebooks. Like the 30 Years War book and then the Charles V and Philip II biography I listened to while I was playing video games. So... A friend of mine got 3 houses recently, and I've been talking to him about it because I played the shit out of 3 houses. Just as he's going through it, it makes me realize the thing with 3 houses is it was so ambitious. They did so, and they just tried to do so much with it. They threw a lot of stuff at the wall, and most of it stuck. But there are things in 3 houses that I don't think they're, I'd call them, like, they don't bring the game down, but they're just kind of unnecessary. Like, I think tea parties really suck and probably shouldn't be in the game. I just think it's kind of an interesting idea, but it's very poorly implemented. So... Oh, the door's activated electronically. Let me see, am I supposed to use... Maybe I'm supposed to use projection here. Nope, I can't go through there. Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's see here. I guess maybe telekinesis? There we go. Well, one of the issues is sports ball is literally, like,
Jane?
Super G. So
My
now.
God.
What? What the hell? Oh, now I remember. Okay, I know what I need to do. Okay. Network. Okay. Someone once described fantasy football as being D&D for people who beat up people who play D&D, which I always thought was pretty funny. Okay, so... So I'm guessing what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to go here and activate it this way. Yeah, okay, that worked. There's Jane.
Jane. What the hell did they do to you?
Jane, there's just no time to die.
Jane, it's okay. I'm here now. It's me. John, remember? Here, let's see. That's it, Jane. You can do it. Come on, it's time to go. Keep close, okay?
All staff report in. Possible security breach in the north wing.
Oh no, it's a shitty escort mission.
Jane's scared. I need to keep her calm. We'll get through this. Just wait and see.
Don't let them hurt me anymore.
It's okay, Jane. Jane, sit tight for a second.
Okay.
Stay close with me, Jane.
Wait for me!
They changed her race? I'm not sure. I think Jane's supposed to be Native American. I could be wrong, though.
I'm cold. Jane.
Oh, oops. I hit the wrong button.
I know, but you are not next to WC. Come on.
Okay, and... Hey, dude. I mean, girl. I guess in her case it would be hey, girl. Speaking of that, where's Rain? Oh, okay, there she is. She's just, been, waiting for... She's just camped out trying to see if another mouse is gonna come out. She's got 4 so far. She's going for number 5.
Where are all the rainbows gone?
It's a good question, Jade. Pride Month is over. That's where all the rainbows went.
Attention, Patient Wild has escaped to the rooftop with an unknown intruder.
Okay, come along quietly now.
Jane's in trouble. I need to help her.
Who's attacking her?
Leave us alone!
Let me see. Do I have faith healing yet? Okay, yes I do.
Jane, you've got to pull yourself together. Everything's fine. We'll get through this. Just wait and see.
No, I'm scared.
Everything's fine.
Okay, there we go. I was thinking about it the other day. Just, there's so many fucking, like, pedophiles and degenerates and just fucking, like, weirdos around. These circles are just online in general. The worst thing you could say about me is that I spoil my cat and I like Pokemon games. That's about it. There's way worse shit than that you could be involved in.
Jane, grab my hand.
Help! No! I'm falling!
Oh. How the hell do I target her? It's not letting me target her. This game is bugged and unfair. Oh, fuck. What am I supposed to do?
Your party tricks don't scare us.
I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to go around, maybe? Okay, I'm fucked. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to go around? Fuck me, this game is bugged and unfair. Okay.
Jane, follow me.
Like... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that just wasn't... Wait a minute. Jane? Where the fuck did Jane go? Let's fucking... I found a glitch. It's a fucking glitch, dude. Come on. There we go. The side blast is just like the most satisfying thing. Just like how it just sends people flying. Just felt it. Just trying to think, how do I escape? Just not sure which way I'm supposed to go. Let's see, where's the map? Nope, I don't have a map. Was Time Splitters any good, Megaside 84? I've never played Time Splitters. The Force Unleashed, someone who mentions, there's something I had mixed feelings about. Garen Malik is kind of, like, lame, or no, Galen Malik, whatever his name, is kind of lame, but he at least, like, wasn't some, like, fucking weird thing. I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. It's a bit like with Cal, like, Cal is boring, but that's a good thing. Like, that Cal's boring in, Fallen Order. Because if he wasn't boring, then he'd just be, I don't know, like some tranny or something, or, I don't know. Something like that. My biggest issue with Galen was just that he, like, him ripping the Star Destroyer down was just such, like, a goofy moment. I was trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. As far as Force Unleashed, when I played the PC version of it, I don't know. My biggest issue was the lame, like, when you kill your enemies, they win thing. They had at the end of it, where it's like, oh no, you can't kill Darth Vader, that makes you as bad as him. Was just really, like, G-slur. Oh, fuck. Oops. Ugh. What? They're making me do this do I accept gifts on Steam? I guess? Maybe just ask me first before you sent me something. Just, like, so I can determine if I'm going to play it or not, because I don't want you to, like, spend money on something that I'm just not going to use. Because people have done that to me in the past, and I appreciate it. It's a really nice gesture, but I just don't want to, people to waste their money. So. Oh. I thought I could drop down from there. Damn it. Wow. Can you give Switch points to other people? No, like the Switch, Nintendo's online service is ass. So I was trying to buy a friend of mine the Fire Emblem Three Houses DLC. But I can't figure out how to give it to him, because they're like, you can send him Nintendo Shop credits, you can send him Nintendo Shop credits, you can send him, like a CD key, but the CD key isn't even available on, their store. You have to buy a CD key for it from like some shitty third-party site. I don't know, it's just fucked. It's just stupid. I don't get why they can't just have a normal gift system. Like literally every other
It's going to be all right. Jane, you've got to pull
online
yourself
thing.
together.
Don't let them hurt me anymore.
It's okay, Jane.
What is the 45? I'd assume that's a... Yeah, it looks like a 1911. I don't think I ever used the replay button when I was playing Three Houses. I just never really came across a situation where...
Are we nearly there?
I had to replay turns. I mean, I play on casual, I don't play on hards. I don't play on classics, so... Deaths aren't as big a deal. Oh. Okay. I used auto battle a lot for Three Houses. Because I was more interested in, like, the character stuff. like getting the support conversations and that sort of thing was kind of what I was more interested in than any of the other stuff. So let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to even be doing.
Jane's in trouble. I need to help her.
Well, where is she? Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get her down. Telekinesis. I mean, the lift's jammed. Just jump down here, Jane. You'll be fine, I promise. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Fuck, I'm just not sure, like, what I'm supposed to do here. This game's just so fucking bugged and unfair. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Do I, like, because I feel like I should be able to hang off the cliff here, right? And then edge along.
Make it stop.
Okay, so Jane's up there. I don't have any way to get back up there. I guess I just need to go further and see if I can, maybe there's something further on. I don't know.
I won't leave Jane behind.
Well, she won't follow me though, so fuck her. She can jump down from the roof like a good girl. Like a big girl. She can put on her big girl skirt, I guess. Would it be big girl skirt or big girl pants? I don't know. Okay. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Rescue. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to look a guide up. This is some fucking great content. I'm just gonna restart from the checkpoint. I think I did something wrong. Which sucks, but like I said, I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to do. No, I can't telekinetically move her down. I think I broke the game. Just because what the guide tells me, like, has no relationship to what I'm trying to do, so...
We'll get through this. Just wait and see. Jane, you've got to pull yourself together.
I think this is my third time playing this game, so... Some of this stuff is somewhat familiar and some of it isn't. Some of these moments I remember quite vividly from back in the day. Okay, so... Where is she?
We're playing hide and seek with the cards.
Sure, we're gonna go with that.
I know, but you are no nice to you come over here and then I'm on a Solomon. Yeah,
I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let me go back to the guide. Okay.
no. Oh,
So they said to have her wait here.
okay.
Hey, stay there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll let Jane wait there. Alright. I have to try to do this shitty shimmy thing again. There we go. Okay, so I can't shimmy there. So where am I supposed to shimmy? I don't know, I might be missing something like really simple. I just... I don't know, I feel kind of retarded. Okay, so that's locked. Okay, there's no climb down. Fuck! What a shitload of fuck. What a shit. I'm gonna have to look up a guide for this. I have no idea what I'm even doing. Well, this is great content. So I want second sight. What level is this? Rescue. Okay, just give me a couple minutes. I'm just looking through this. Okay. All right. All right. I'm watching it. I'm trying to figure out how they did it. Okay, it looks like I kind of had the right idea. Okay, so apparently something worked for me, but, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh, I want telekinesis. The only crypto I have like a couple $100 worth of Doge coin that I got on kind of a whim. I'm not sure if it'll ever be worth anything. I more just got it since it's kind of funny. Also, you can buy like 1,000 of it for like $100 or something. I don't remember the exact amount, but it's not very much money. Cryptocurrency. I remember when Arini talked about how he put all his money in cryptocurrency. Although I'm gonna have to press X to doubt because I really don't think Arini
Jane,
has any
sit
money
tight for a second.
to put into anything.
I'll be okay.
Let me see, what is Dogecoin at? Let me just look it up, and because this is great fucking content. Let me see what Dogecoin is at, since I bought it the other day. Because what's his name? I think Elon Musk came out and endorsed it again. Okay, let's see here. Where's my Doge coin? No, it's gone down slightly since the last time I bought it. That's okay. Okay, so I'm supposed to... I just don't know. How do I... Oh, wait a minute. What's that? I'm supposed to be able to do that. I just don't know how. Is there a button I'm supposed to hit? Okay, let me look at this again. If this is bugged and I can't get through this, holy shit. Okay. So, this is apparently a known bug. And there's another way to do this. Okay. So, alright. Let's go through this. So, I'm looking, the FAQs I'm looking at said that this is like a known glitch. So what I'm supposed to do is this. I don't know how I know that, Kojima.
That was strange.
I remember when Dick Masterson tried to make his own coin. You could always make Gunt coin. I'm sure that would work.
Your party tricks don't scare us. What the?
Lobotomy.
Huh?
What's Coach Coin? Is that Coach Red Pill's thing? I don't know. There's so many cryptos and they're all like bad in their unique ways. No. What? No,
I'll bite you.
No, I want to use charm. What? Okay. Well, I guess that worked. Thanks, Kojima. I didn't want to kill him for your amusement. Anyone else wish that they were, that Wilshire Boulevard came out and you were able to read Wilshire Boulevard? I do. I think it would have been the greatest novel of all time. Okay, let's see here.
Help! Help me!
Jane's in trouble. I need to help her.
How? Where is she?
Help! Help me!
Jane's in trouble. I need to help her.
I don't even know how to get to her, though.
Help! Help me!
Okay, I think there are some
Jane's
flaws
in
with this
trouble.
level
I need to
design.
help her.
Okay, come along quietly now.
Row, row, row your boat
It's okay, Jane.
gently down.
No, I'm scared.
Jane, you've got to pull yourself together.
Okay, Jane, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that this game never got a sequel. I mean, I guess it didn't really need a sequel, but I don't know, it might have been nice. Given how many other, like, shit games get sequels, I don't see why this shouldn't have gotten one.
I'm not supposed to be outside. They'll hurt me if they catch me.
Come on, Jane, get in here. Come on, get in the elevator.
Where have all the rainbows gone?
I told you, Pride Month is over. No one gives a shit anymore. No, I want charm.
Okay, wait here. Psst, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Fuck you, Jane. Is this the facility where all the protagonists from Fear end up? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I really hated
Where have all the
Fear 3.
rainbows gone?
I thought Fear 3 was, like, really shitty. Especially the way they killed off Beckett. Like, I don't know. It's just insulting.
I know, but you are no place to go to. You see, come over here and then I'm on a
Shit. Fuck me. Shit. Did Jane just run into them? I guess she did. Jane, stop being fucking retarded. Wow. I almost lost this level there.
children.
Dead. They're all dead. Why? What happened to him? Where did he go?
Just heal myself back to full.
Everything's fine.
No! I can't!
It's okay, Jane.
Okay. There we go. Fuck you. I just want to finish the
Jane,
level.
please calm down.
I'm almost done.
I'm scared.
We'll get through this. Just wait and see.
I'm probably shadow banned by YouTube. That's probably why searching it doesn't work. But
The loud noise is scaring me.
come on, Jane. We've reached the end of the level. For fuck's sake.
And Green Co. Don't make me go in there. Don't hurt me. I won't do it.
It's
I
going
won't
to be
help
all
him.
right.
No, I can't.
We'll get through this. Just wait and see.
There, we're done. Okay, guys. I think that's good for one evening. Ugh. So once this is over, we'll go on to the next. I think I'll end the stream here, and then we'll yeah.
John?
Jane, thank God you're okay. What happened to you? Look, I need to know. How did it end up like this? Who are those people?
I can't remember.
What about the Colonel? Where is he?
The Colonel's dead. They shot him. You were there.
Okay, so I think that's good for the evening.